Okay, guys, we are live. So, hello everyone. This is me, Harshal Jain, aka Viraj, and today we are going to build the further section of our product page. So, as you can see that in previous video, we created this first section. Okay, we created this first section. Then we also created the description. Then we also created the reviews section. So today we are going to build this star logic. You can see that if any review has 5 stars, then 5 stars will be there. If any review has a 1 star, then 1 star will be here. If any review has 4 stars, 4 stars will be here. And if I want to give some rating, suppose initially the form will be blank, but suppose if I click on this, so the rating will be 1. Suppose if I click on this, the rating will be 5. And suppose if I click on this, so the rating will be 3. So the logic will be built today. And after this, we'll see this product slider. So as you can see that this is a very cool looking product slider, and we'll be able to build this using some libraries. Okay, so this video will be I guess almost this will be complete. Okay, this product page will be completed by today. Okay, so I hope you are with me, and if you didn't watch previous videos, I'll definitely recommend you to watch those videos, and I'll just share you the playlist. So you just have to visit Geeks for Geeks development channel, and just a minute. Okay, so just have to visit GeeksforGeeks development channel, and here you can see that in the playlist section we have this reactjs projects. Okay, so you can check out this playlist. All the previous videos are available here. Okay, so this is day 7th, and all the previous day 6 are available here. Okay, so you need to check out these videos if you haven't till now, because we are working with a great speed and it's beginner friendly. So if you haven't, you can still watch these and you can cover it very easily. Okay, so one more thing, if you want the source code, you just have to type github.com/viraj014. You just have to visit my GitHub profile. Okay, all the source codes are available here, and you can check out my profile. And don't forget to follow me here. And in the repositories section, you can see that we have Fed grocery here. You can see that we have Fed grocery here. In case if you don't find this repository, you can search it by typing the name here. Okay, so you can also mark it as a star so that it's available in your stars section. So it will be saved for future. So just go to this fit grocery, and here you can see that we have this source code. Okay, so this is available till day 6. All source code is available till day 6. And if you want to see the live preview, I have hosted this website on Varcel. So I'll just type the URL fit-grocery.varcel.app. Okay, so you can see fit.grocery, fit-grocery dot varcel.app. Okay, so you just have to visit the URL and it will take you to the page. Okay, right now I've just used some sample images so that it's looking, yeah, I know it's looking childish. Okay, you can say that the image is looking kind of childish, but yeah, we are just focusing on the UI part first. Okay, so today what you have to do is, suppose if I click on any image, first of all it must go upwards. You can see that it's not upwards. For example, if I give you the example to our final source code, suppose if I uh, click on this one, okay, this one, so you can see that it automatically went up. So we'll be building this logic. How does it work? And this is very helpful when the page is really big and you need to scroll up and up and up. So that's very difficult task, and we'll be making it very easy. So I hope you will be enjoying this one. And what else do we need is, you can see that in previous video we covered this much: description and reviews. Here we don't have any start section, so we today we will be building the start section, and we'll also be building the product slider. Okay, so I hope you are with me, and I'll close this now. And one more thing, in the description or in the live chat, you will find a link of our course. Okay, so this is a full stack development course provided by Geeks for Geeks. If you want advanced level of full stack development, you can check out this course. This is a paid course, and for advanced level, this is a very great course. So you can definitely check out this one. So this is a very great course, and you can check out this one. Okay, so now I'll close. Yeah, so this was the link. If you go to the description, you'll find the link of this course. Uh, Check this out. Okay, so I hope I am clear with this, and now we'll start the project. So I'll open my yesterday's code. So my yesterday's code is available on GitHub. I told you how you can check that, and I'll just open it via VS Code. Okay, so I'll just open it, and as you can see that this is our VS Code. Okay, so I hope this is visible enough. This is visible enough, and if you still think that the font size is too small, you can definitely ask me to increase the font size of VS Code. And if you have any problems, if you face any doubts, you can definitely ask me on any of my videos. Okay, so now I would say that here was our day 6 code. Okay, this is the day 6, that means the previous video. Now we are going to write the code for the star section and also for the product slider section. Okay, so I'll just split my screen so that it's visible enough. And okay, so I hope both of them are visible enough. And now I'll just, yeah, I guess it's visible. And now what I'll do is here, okay, let's increase the font size a bit. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll start it first of all, npm start. Okay, so it will start in port 3001 because 3000 is already running my latest code. Okay, so here you can see that this was done till last sessions, and if I go to this, you can see first of all it didn't went up. Okay, it didn't went up. So how can we solve this? We can simply solve this by command. There's a very basic command, okay, which will be used everywhere you like. Okay, so as soon as you visit the product page, okay, you'll say that my window will be scrolled to top. Okay, so this is a very simple command, window dot scroll to top. Okay, that means 0 comma 0 to these coordinates. Okay, so you can see it went to top. So suppose if I clicked on this one, so you can see it went to top. So this is very great now. And after this, we are going to focus on the start section. Start section will be introduced here. Okay, will be introduced here. So what we'll do is PC2. Okay, PC2. Here you can see that first was the tabs. Okay, the above tabs, description and reviews. These were the tabs, and I'll just close these tabs because we don't need these tabs. Here you can see. Here you can see that we have the review section. Okay, in the review section we'll be focusing on forms. So you can see that we have forms here. Okay, this was the name field, this was the email field, this was the review field, and then we had the submit button. So after review field, we need to create another container for our star section. Okay, for our star section, so I'll just name the label as rating. Okay, the name of the label will be a rating. So I have just named the label as rating. Okay, so here we got a label named as rating. So now we are going to create a container for stars. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just name it. I just name it as I'll just come up here. I'll just name it as something like division, okay, division, and class name, and I'll say that it will be rating. Okay, so let's make it rating. Okay, so this is the name of my division. Inside this, I'm going to define my stars. Okay, so right now I'll just make it full so that it's easier for me. And here you can see that we actually need 5 stars. Okay, 5 stars. That means I'll create a division. I'll create a division. I can give it a class name of star. Okay, my first star will be something like this. Okay, so I'll say initially there won't be any rating in my form. Okay, there won't be any rating. I'll choose whether to give first 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, etc. Okay, so for that I can do one thing. I can say const rating. Okay, so this hook will contain my initial value. That means there will be 0 stars initially. Okay, there will be is initially 0 stars in my form. Then if I click on the first star, that means I have given it 1 star. If I click on the fourth star, I have given it the fourth star. That means 4 stars, so it will become 4. That will be the logic. Okay, so here you have to say that again we have this, and I'll say that if like suppose initially I will, what I'm planning is I'll tell you. Okay, so you just have to come back here, and here in the review section you can see that initially all of them are blank. Okay, so I'll say that if rating is 0, if rating is 0, all of them will be blank. If rating is greater than 1, that means first will be highlighted. If rating is greater than 2, first and second will be highlighted. If rating is greater than 3, first, second, third will be highlighted, and so on. Okay, I'm talking about this rating variable. If it is 0, none of them will be highlighted. If it's 1, then the first star will be highlighted. If it's 2, that means the first and second star will be highlighted, and so on. Okay, so I'll say that if my rating is greater than or equal to 1, that means this star will be highlighted. Okay, first star will be highlighted. I'll say that if rating is greater than or equal to 1, first star will be highlighted. Okay, so where is my star? So for that, I can visit hero icons to bring my star. Okay, so I'll say just visit heroicons.com, and here you can take out any of the icons if you want. Okay, you don't need any installation for this, by the way. So I'll say that I want a star. Okay, so you can see that this is the star. So I'll just copy the JSX. Okay, and then let's minimize this again. So I'll just paste it. Okay, I can say that do one thing. Okay, the highlighted star will be having a class name. Here is the class name. Okay, so I'll just name it as star star active. Star active, the highlighted star will be active, that means the orange color. And the other one is again paste it. Okay, again paste it, and I can give it a class name of star inactive. Okay, so as you can see that if rating is greater than or equal to 1, at least the first star will be highlighted. Okay, here at least first star will be highlighted. Okay, similarly you just have to do one more thing. Okay, we have given this of rating 1. Okay, so I'll say that similarly, just copy this star container. Okay, I'll just copy this and I'll paste it a few times. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the fifth one will be saying that if rating is greater than or equal to 5, that means the fifth star will be highlighted. If rating is greater than 4 or equal to 4, that means the fourth star is highlighted. If the rating is greater than or equal to 3, that means the third star will be highlighted. If the rating is greater than or equal to 2, that means the second star will be highlighted. So as you can see that all of them have same logic. Okay, all of them have same logic. So the logic simply says that, for example, if I take you to this again, so you can see that rating right now, value of rating must be what? Value of rating is 3. Okay, so if value of rating is 3, that means first condition, that means for first star is satisfied, that's why first is highlighted. Second one is satisfied, that's why second is highlighted. Third is satisfied, that's why third is highlighted. But the fourth does not satisfy because rating is not greater than or equal to 4. Rating is 3, that's why fourth is not highlighted. Similarly, fifth is not highlighted because 5 is not smaller than 3. Okay, so you can see that everything smaller than or equal to 3 will be highlighted because value of rating was 3. Suppose if I click on this, now value of rating becomes 5. Suppose if I click on this, now value of rating becomes 1. Okay, so that will be the logic, and now we'll be styling it so that it becomes more easier. And one more thing, I'll say that if I click on the first tab, I'll say my value of rating will become 1. Okay, value of my rating will become 1. So I'll simply say set rating will become 1. That's it. Okay, so you just have to copy this and you say for further other stars. By the way, we could have used the mapping logic also. If you want to, you can definitely map it instead of writing the code snippet again and again, or you can create components too, but yeah, just let it be. Okay, so here I'll say the rating will be 2. The rating will be a set rating will become 2 if I click on the second star. If I click on the third star, I'll say my rating will become 3. Rating will become 3. Okay, similarly I'll say if I click on, okay, what happened is set rating 1, set rating 2. Okay guys, I actually did a mistake here. Accidentally I copied it again. Okay, so I'll just make it again 2. Okay, so this was set rating 1, this was set rating 2, and this will be the set rating 3. Okay, set rating 3. So let's make it 3 and we can close it. Similarly, I'll say that this will be set rating 4. Okay, similarly, the last one will be set rating 5. Okay, so this will do that if I click on the first one, set rating value will be having 1. So now rating will become 1. Okay, if I click on the first star, rating will become 1. That means value of rating will become 1. That means only this will be highlighted, else others won't be highlighted. Okay, other stars will be inactive. If suppose if I click on this third star, that means first will be highlighted, second will be highlighted, and third will be highlighted due to the condition. If value is greater than equal to 1, it will be highlighted. If value is greater than equal to 2, it will be highlighted. If value is greater than equal to 3, it will be highlighted. But after this, others won't be highlighted. So it depends on clicking the star. Okay, so now we'll be styling it to understand a bit more, and I can just use this component. Okay, use the class to style that. Okay, so I'll visit my product page CSS. So this is my product page CSS, and right now I'll just split my screen so that it's visible to you all. Okay, so now this is our project. Okay, and here you can see right now the stars are in style. Okay, so I'll say that my product page has the rating class. Okay, rating class. My product page has the rating class. So I'll say dot rating. Okay, so I'll say that first of all, the rating container will be in a column. Okay, so sorry, I want the rating container in a row. So I'll say that their display will be flex. So you can see they are in a row, but yeah, the stars are one because of the sizing. And I'll also say that align items as center, and I'll introduce a gap between each star of 10 pixel. And what else I'll do is I'll say that aligns. I can give it some margin. Okay, some margin from top and bottom will be 20 20 from top and bottom. And now you won't be able to see the stars because we need to style the SVGs also. Okay, so for the SVGs, I'll say that my first SVG is suppose the inactive one. Okay, I will style the inactive star. Okay, so I'll say star inactive, star inactive. Okay, so I'll say that yeah, it will be having a color of light gray first of all. Okay, light gray. And then I can say that the inactive star will be having some font. No, I'll say that it will be having some width of 40 pixel. Okay, 40 pixel. And similarly you can give it a height of 40 pixel. And I'll say if I hover on that, cursor will become pointer. So let's see that if it's working or not. So in the reviews section, you will be able to see the stars. Okay, you'll be able to see the stars. So I'll say that if I hover on this star, I want my green color. Okay, so I'll say that if I hover on this inactive star, I'll say that my color will become green. So in the reviews section, you'll be seeing that yeah, they are highlighted. Okay, they are highlighted. So now I'll say that my star active. Okay, so for that I'll just copy this and you can paste it here. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about star active. Okay, suppose if star is active, I want the golden color. Okay, so I'll say that GOLD golden rod. Okay, suppose I'll say that the active star will be having golden rod, and also say that inside the color will also be golden. Okay, so inside the color will also be golden. So you will see that if I click on this one, this is highlighted. If I click on the fourth one, till 4 are highlighted. So this is the benefit. And if you want to change it to normal gold, you can definitely make it normal gold. Okay, so you can see yeah, now it's pretty much fine. It's not looking bad, and you can see that yeah, this logic is working. So suppose if I click on the first one, rating value is now 1. Initially it will always be 0, but now it's 1. If I make it 3, now the rating is 3. That's why greater than 1 will be highlighted, greater than 2 will be highlighted, greater than equal to 3 will be highlighted. Okay, greater than equal to 1, greater than equal to 2, and greater than equal to 3. Suppose if I click on 4, then greater than equal to 4 will be highlighted. Okay, so now you can see that this logic is working fine. And similarly, we need to show the stars here. Okay, we need to show the stars here. So for that, we can do one thing. We need to identify the container. Okay, so for now, I'll just copy this. Okay, so you can just copy this section, and here you can see that we have item name and date. Okay, so in between I'll be pasting this section first of all. And what else do we need is I'll just name this container as rating one, okay, because I need separate styling for that. Okay, so I'll just name it as rating one. Okay, so rating one does not have anything right now, so for now I'll just copy all of them. These, okay, these will be copied and I'll paste them here. Okay, and I'll paste them here. So I'll say that yeah, this will be rating one star inactive, rating one star active, and rating one star active. Okay, so now you'll see that here we have this section. Okay, here we have this section. So first of all, we need to decrease the size. Okay, so how can we do that is simply I'll say that my size will be 20 pixel, 20 pixel. So you can see an active one is now 20 pixel. Now I'll say that my active one will also be 20 pixels. So you can see that the stars are decreased. Now what I want is I want this date and the star on the left side, okay, on the right side, and the name in the left side. So how can we do that? So for that we need to visit this. So you can see that we have this review head. Okay, we need to find the review head. Okay, so I'll say that my review head, okay, my review head will be having direction as flex end. Okay, flex end. So what it will do is it will take everything to the right side. Okay, right side, that means the flex end, not the flex start. If it was flex start, then it will take everything to the left side. Now I'll say just bring my name to the extreme left side. Okay, so extreme left side will be top zero, left zero. Okay, so I'll say that first of all make its position as a relative, because according to this we'll style the uh, p tag, that means the my name. Okay, so now I'll say that its position will be absolute, and I can say that it will be left is zero. Okay, from left it will be zero. So now you'll be able to see this in the review section. You'll see that yeah, we have name in the extreme left and these stars in the extreme right. Now we are going to build the logic for that. So we have already passed a value here, rating value in the temporary object. Okay, in the previous video I've just passed the temporary rating value. So you can see that every object of the rating has some temporary rating value. Okay, this must be coming from our backend. Right now we have just used some temporary data to show things like that. Okay, so that's very important, because why am I doing this? Because if someone of you is trying to add backend to my project, to this project, they won't be facing much difficulties. Okay, obviously the keys won't be the same. Okay, keys won't be the same, sometimes they might be different, but yeah, you won't be facing the logic difference. Okay, so here I'll say that in the rating section, not this one, you need to visit this one. Okay, here you are seeing that we are actually first of all going to remove this. Okay, going to remove this. Inside this we are not working on the forms. Okay, so I'll remove this star. Okay, so I'll remove this star, and again I can, guys, do one thing. Okay, remove everything. Okay, remove everything from here. All right, remove everything from here. Right now I'm just showing one star right now. Okay, I'll say that first of all it will be taking logic from what? Logic from item dot capital R rating. This is coming from the object, right? I've shown you right now. So yeah, it will take the logic from, if the value of rating is greater than one, that this will be highlighted. Okay, similarly, just have to do copy and paste. Okay, now it's very easy. So you just have to copy this star container. Okay, copy the star container, and I'll paste it here. Okay, and I'll say that if it's greater than 2 it will be highlighted. Similarly, I'll say my third one will be highlighted. Okay, if it's greater than 3. Similarly, I'll say that my fourth one will be highlighted if it's greater than 4. Okay, similarly I'll say that my fifth one will be highlighted if it's greater than 5. Okay, so now what will it do? It will take data from the object, product review object. Okay, each object, because we have used mapping here. And let me just close it first so that it's visible clearly. Okay, so you can see that we have reached to the top, I guess. Okay, so yeah, this was the first one. So yeah, you can see that I have all my 5 stars. Taking the logic from, this is taking the logic from what? Product review. Okay, from product review, and this was taking logic from the form rating you can see that this was the rating. Okay, this was the rating. And for the product reviews, you can see that we are actually taking that from, this is the product review. We have mapped each product review. This is taking logic from rating. Okay, from rating inside what? Inside product review. You can see that this is rating inside product review. Suppose the first product has 5. Okay, that means it will mark till 5. Okay, if second must be 1 or 2 something, you can see that the second is 1 and the third is 4 star. So you can see that it's working fine. And what else can we do is, I'll say that first of all, do one thing. I'll say that this span will be having some margin. Okay, will be, suppose I'll say margin left will be something around 10 pixel. Okay, so I just wanted some margin here. You can see that in the review section, I am having some margin. Okay, so now you can see that the star section is working pretty much fine, and you can just give 4 stars to this. And if you save the data on your backend, then if you're getting the data again, you can see that the star logic is again working fine. Okay, so this was for the star section. Now, I guess we have a lot of time right now. So we'll be focusing on the product slider section. Okay, product slider section. Basit, hey, you had run a command in your food app. Okay, create Android folder. I have done the same, but now my app is not ओपनिंग ऑन एक्सपो गो ऐप कैन यू गाइड मी सर आप पढ़ा दो मैं बाद में पढ़ लूंगा बिकॉज लाइव के लिए मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है अभी अच्छा ओके कोई बात नहीं ब्रो ओके बासित आई गेस देयर मस्ट बी सम इशू विद द बिल्डिंग सो there are other ways, by the way, in Expo without creating the Android folder. You can do things, but yeah, you need to first of all make everything normal. Okay, you need to make the project normal. But I guess there must be some issue with your Android folder installation, like the way I did it work. It must have worked, and you can message me on Instagram. That would be great. Like right now, I won't be able to solve your problem here, but you can message me on Instagram. So for that, I'll just share my Instagram profile. Okay, so you just have to. Okay, I'll take you to my profile. All right, so guys, this is my Instagram profile. You can message me here if you have any doubts. All right, so I'll be replying as soon as possible, by the way. Okay, so do message me here, and you can also message me on LinkedIn. My LinkedIn username is Harshal Jain. You'll find me. Okay, so now I guess we can continue with the product section, and as you can see that this is built, but we need the product slider. You can see that right in my final source code. You can see that I have my product slider. Okay, and it's working pretty much fine. You can see that it's working pretty much fine. Don't worry about the responsiveness. We are not focusing on the responsiveness right now. Okay, so all right. So now we are going to build this product slider. So for that, first of all, we'll be creating a few component. Okay, I mean only one component. Okay, so I'll say that in the product, I'll be creating a component named as product slider. Okay, product slider. So I'll just create PRODUCTS dot JS. Okay, and I'll say RAFC. Okay, I'll type RAFC, and similarly, you need to type PRODUCTSLIDER dot CSS. Okay, so for now, I'll say my product data is something like this. Okay, we have used products in my all products, so I'll be using the same products because we don't have any backend. Okay, so we'll be using the same product so that the flow is same, the key value pairs are same. Okay, so I'll just copy this. I've just copied this, and I'll say that where I want to show my product slider depends on that. Okay, so I want my product slider in my product page. Okay, in my product page. So I'll visit my product page. Okay, in my product page, and now let's make it full screen, okay, because it's really difficult to work on split screens now. And I guess here you can see that get product by ID, so we don't need that. We'll simply define products here, okay. Later on you can use backend to get this kind of data, okay. So right now I'm getting an error because I haven't imported img4, so img4 is same, okay, some image, and you can see that now I'm not getting any error, okay. So that's it, I have created my product, and now I will call the product slider, okay. Now I'll call the product slider. So how can I do that? So simply in the product page, you need to do one thing, okay. You need to visit, I'll say that just go out of the PC2 container. Okay, just go out of the PC2 container. Then I'll say that create a division. Okay, create a division. Let's give it name as slider container. Okay, slider. Okay, cont. Okay, so this will be my slider container, and I'll say my product slider component will be called here. Okay, so inside product slider, I'll be defining my slider products. Okay, so you can see that product Ducts slider. Okay, and I want to send my products. Okay, I want to send my products. What are my products? Right now I have pasted it from all products array, right? So I'll just pass it to the component. Okay, so I'll say that Products array will be passed. What I'm talking about is, you can see right now I have passed some sample product array, right? Sample products. You can see that this is some sample product array of around 10, I guess 10 products are here. So I've just passed on to this component. Okay, I've just passed on to this component. That's how they do in backend also. Like if you have any backend, you bring the product data according to the category, and I'll say that the category name will be category name or title, you can name it anything. So I'll say my category name will be related products. Okay, related products. That's it. Okay, so you just need to call it this way, and after this, let's see that what happened here is, you can see that we have called the product slider. Okay, product slider is called. Now I'll call this data. Okay, products and category name. Okay, so inside this you need two things. Okay, you have passed props from there to this page. So I'll say products comma category Gary name. Okay, that's it. So that these two parameters are passed from there, and we have these parameters here, properties here. Okay, so now I'll say that I need to show this slider. Okay, I need to show this slider. So first of all, I can give it a class name of product slider out. Okay, I can give it a class name of Productslider. Okay, product slider out. Now inside this, I'll say that first of all, do one thing. I'll just give it a heading h1 of category name to test that it's working or not. Category name. Okay, so I have passed category name from product page. You can see category name is related products. So now it will show me related products. Okay, so let's see that if it's working. So you can see that now I'm getting related products. Okay, so it's working fine. And now what else do we need is, we need to show products. So for showing products, we need to install React multi-carousel. So I'll just take you to the website which helps you install that. You just have to type React multi-carousel. Okay, you can visit this website. Okay, npm.js website, and here you can see that we have React multi-carousel. You can directly install the package from npm, and I'll just copy this one. Okay, I'll just copy this one, and I'll paste it below. Okay, I'll just split it and I'll paste it here. So after installing React multi-carousel, okay, you can check your package.json for it. Okay, you can check that React multi-carousel is available here. You can see that it's available here. So we'll be using it. Okay, so you just have to do one more thing. Okay, here you can see that first of all you need to import these. Okay, first of all you need to import these, paste it here. Now go back, and here you can see I've imported everything. I can use this responsive design. Okay, I can use this responsive design, and I can paste it here. Okay, I can paste it here. So I guess I have missed some bracket here. So now you can see that I have copied this. This simply says that in your full screen desktop you want to show 5 cards, in your mobile you want to show 1 card, in your tablet you want to show 3 cards. That's it. Okay, product cards. So I will be looking into that. That's some responsive stuff. And I don't think that we need anything else. But yeah, you can check that there are a lot of options here. There are a lot of options. You can see swipeable, draggable, show dots, etc., etc. You can check out these. Definitely, they are very great. Okay, so now what we'll do is here you can see we need to show the products. Okay, so we have the products inside this products array coming from that page. Okay, from the products page. Okay, so here you have to do one thing, just call the carousel tag which we have imported from React multi carousel. Okay, so carousel, and I'll say it will take the CSS whatever I have passed in responsiveness. Okay, inside this responsive object, it will take the logic CSS logic from that. Okay, that means if I want to show five objects, five products in big screen, if I want to show two products in mobile screen, etc., etc. So you can build your logic here. Okay, you can write any logic here and it will be adapted by this responsive method. Okay, so now inside this I just need to say I can do one more thing. I'll say that yeah, my slider will be having autoplay true, and I'll say autoplay speed will be 3 seconds. Okay, and I'll say that it will be swipeable as true and draggable as true. That means if I drag in mobile, it will be possible. Okay, so now I'll say my products are coming from the product page. Okay, you can send any kind of categorized product from that product page. Okay, that's up to you. But right now I'm just sending a normal product object where array which I have been using everywhere. But you can use a specific categorized product array, send that from product page to product slider. That's some logic part from backend. Okay, so we won't get into that. But yeah, we are just focusing on the basic of this. Okay, so I'll say that all the products will be mapped coming from that page. Okay, PRODUCT. Okay, so we can actually use this component pretty much everywhere. Okay, so it won't be causing any issues. So I'll say that return, inside return I want my product card which I have been using everywhere. Product, PRODUCT. This was my product card, right? PRODUCTCARD. Okay, so inside product card, first of all, I'll pass my data as item. Now, some of you might not be getting what is product card. I'll explain this. We have created this product card a few days ago, and we need to import product card also. So I'll say import product card from product card. Okay, so I guess product card is not taken here. Why it's not taking product card? Because you can see item is not defined. Okay. Oh, we did a mistake. I actually need to pass item variable instead of that. Okay, so we've been using that. So now you must be asking that what is this product card? So we created this product card in previous videos. Okay, you need to check that video and you can see that everything is here. You can see that we built this card in the previous videos and we used it in which page? In the all product page. You can see that in all product page we have used this product card. So similar approach, we have simply passed the data and key in that page. Similarly, we'll be passing data and key in this page so that the sync is same. Okay, so you can see that the product slider is done and let's see that if it's working or not. So as you can see that right now it's too much spaced. Okay, too much spaced. Why it's too much spaced? Because I have passed here you can see that in desktop I have passed it as 3. Suppose if I make it 7 and let's make it 8 and let's make it on tablet I want 4. Okay, and on mobile I want 1. So let's see now it's working or not. So you need to refresh it again. So you can see that I'm able to view 7 products. So that's up to your design. Okay, you can play with this a bit and definitely you need some responsiveness to the product cards also. And you can see that it's automatically swipeable. Okay, and suppose if I leave it for 3 seconds, it will automatically swipe to a bit. Okay, so you can see it's working fine and this is also draggable by the way. Okay, but I'll suggest that in computer don't try draggable stuff much because maybe it's my issue or it's your issue. This sometimes drags the whole screen. Okay, so yeah, you can see that this slider is complete. Okay, this slider is complete. So similarly, I'll say that make sure you have given this a slider ID. Okay, so I'll be working on its CSS. So for that, make sure you have imported the CSS. So I'll say import dot slash pro product sliders CSS. Okay, so make sure you have product slider dot CSS. Okay, I'll have to make it product slider CSS. Yeah, road. Yes. Okay. Now it will take. Okay, so I have imported wrong name here. So now you can see product slider CSS. All right. So now let's see that what can we do with this. And I'll say I actually want to style the H1 pattern inside this. Okay, so I'll say my H1 will be having some font size, font weight, color, and some margin and padding. So you can see that I have given it some margin and padding 0 and letter spacing as 1. So let's see that how it looks. So it's a bit smaller and rest everything is similar. Okay, so now what can we do is I'll just close this. On products page, I have created a slider container, right? So I need to style this. Okay, first of all, I'll duplicate it to make this again. I'll just duplicate it, and as you can see that I have another container here. Okay, so I'll just name it something like explore mode. Okay, I'll just name it explore mode. So now I'll see that second one will be having topic this, and you can pass a separate array here. Okay, by some filtering logic. Okay, that is not required right now because this is the UI part. And what else do we need is we need to style this slider container. Okay, so I'll just copy this and I'll say that in product page, in product page dot slider container. Okay, I want some padding. Okay, I want some padding. So for that, I can do one thing. Uh, I can say that it will be having some width. Okay, it will be having some width of 100%, and I want some padding of 20%. Okay, padding of 20 pixel. Okay, suppose 20 pixel or 10%. You can choose any pixel or percent. So now you can see that it's having some padding. So it's looking fine, and yes, you can see that it's looking fine. Okay, so now you can see that this section is completed. We can also give some margin and padding more if you want. You can give it something like that. Okay, you can give this something margin and padding. Don't spoil the code written on this one because this can be used anywhere. Okay, this can be used anywhere. So I have just made it 100%. That means I haven't given it any padding here, only the heading as a padding, but the whole product slider does not have a padding in its component. Okay, you can target it separately by giving a division out of this, something like this, and call the product slider component inside that. Okay, so I hope you understood this, and this was much for today's video from my side. And if you have any doubts, you can definitely ask me those doubts, and I'll be happy to answer that. All right. So I think that's it for today, and I'll upload the source code to GitHub so that it's available for you all. All right. So I'll just close this and I'll upload it to GitHub, git add, git commit, and git push. Okay, guys, so I've uploaded the code to GitHub, and you just need to visit my GitHub profile. You just have to type github.com/virajj014. Those of you who have been following me from since first video must be knowing my GitHub profile because I repeat this pretty much every day. Okay, so you can see that this is my GitHub profile. You can follow me here. Here in the repository section, you can see that we have Fit Grocery. If you don't find this repository, you can simply search it by the name. Okay, Fit Grocery, and you can also mark it as a star so that it's available in the stars section. So you can check out this course. You can check out this repository, and this is updated right now. You can see that this is updated right now, and you can download this source code. And if you want to do something, you can definitely do with it. You can use my components. You can use my project anywhere you like. Okay, so that's it for today. And one more thing, in the live chat, you'll find a link of full stack development course by Geeks for Geeks. So if you want to learn full stack development using Node.js and React.js, then you must check out that course. Everything from basic to advanced has been covered there. So you can visit the link in the live chat or in the description. Okay, so this course will show up, and you can definitely check this out. This is the paid course, by the way. So if you want to purchase it, you can check out that. Okay, so that's it for today, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, see you, have a good day. Bye bye.